Hello everyone and welcome to the Musical Ladder portal. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to create a new user who is a student in your school. In order to create any new user, we'll select Users on our main navigation bar and select Add New User. From here, we'll go ahead and start entering the basic information. Right now, we'll only enter a first name and a last name. I'd like to take a moment and explain the email requirements for students. There are two types of students you will ever need to enter into your Musical Ladder portal. The first one would be adult students. Adult students must have a valid and unique email address associated with their account. They must be taking lessons for at least one instrument, and they must be over the age of 13. The second one would be child students. Child students are not required to have an email address associated with their account. Instead, they must have a parent association, meaning that when you create the child student, the parent must also already be entered into the system. They must be taking at least one instrument, and they're usually under the age of 13. In this example, I'm going to treat Trevor Guthrie as an adult student. I'm going to go ahead and assign him an email address and give him the role of student. From there, as with every other user, we will need to put in all their basic contact information, including the country, address, city, state, and zip code, a cell phone or a home phone number, and a valid birth date. Once the basic contact information has been entered, we can scroll down and we'll see the student section. Now, since we are creating Trevor Guthrie as an adult student, we do not need to select any parents. We do, however, need to select an instrument, a teacher, a level, and a level completed date. The level completed date is very important. This is the date that they completed the level you have selected. Since we're treating Trevor Guthrie as a new student, we'll treat the level completed date as his enrollment date. We'll check and make sure that the Send New Student email to teachers is checked. We'll go ahead and double check, make sure that the Send Welcome email box is also checked. This will, of course, just send a welcome email to our user, letting them know that they've been invited to your Musical Ladder portal. We'll hit Submit. It'll bring us back to our Director dashboard, and we can see that we've successfully created Trevor Guthrie as a student. Now, I've come back to our Add New User page and entered a new student who I will now treat as a child student. As you can see, we've entered her name, Tiffany Lohman. We've entered her address, her birth date, which is under the age of 13, and now we're going to go ahead and select her parent. From the parent list, we can start typing her name, and as you can see, her parent has shown up. I'll click Terry Lohman, and of course, select an instrument, teacher, level, and level completed date. We'll treat this as her enrollment date and make sure that we select it again in the enrollment date field. We'll want to make sure that the Send New Student email to teachers box is checked. We can leave checked or uncheck the Send Welcome email. This is because the user we are creating does not have an email address. Either way, it doesn't matter, so we'll go ahead and leave it checked. We'll hit Submit one more time, and we can see that we've now created Tiffany Lohman as another student. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe down below to be kept up to date on all enhancements and updates coming to the Musical Ladder portal.